What's up, Marvel fans? This is Castro Sakio back again with another Marvel Universe figure review and all things Marvel Universe, including the movie lineup. Concept series. Now, the idea behind concept series was essentially, for kids. Because most of these movie lineups, they're not for adult collectors. And, of course, you've got the Spider-Man lineup, which is strictly for kids. And Spider-Man didn't get a treatment for the 3 3/4 inch either. When the movies were out, I think the first part was done by Toy Biz, just like the X-Men movies, and the last ones were done by Hasbro, 6-inch series. What's interesting about that is that Hasbro gets the licensing for 3 3/4 inch figures, and they start making all these movie products. Of course, we all know in the San Diego Comic Con has an exclusive Spider-Man figure based on the movie, and has artwork of all the villains that are part of the Spider-Man series in the movies. And I thought that was cool, but of course, there's a new Spider-Man boot up coming up, and they're going to be doing a figure review for that. A figure lineup for that in the 3 3/4 inch, and possibly the Legends whenever the Legends are released again. So for now, we are dealing with the Marvel Universe, Captain America, Thor, Iron Man 2, and of course, if anybody's got any left, Wolverine Origins. So hopefully, when the Avengers movie, the Ghost Rider movie, First Class did not got a nod in the Marvel Universe lineup, but didn't even get a lineup for all these figures that were part of the movie. Well, hopefully that changes. Hopefully we get some more figures out there because, obviously I'm buying them, and I'm sure you guys out there who are looking and viewing these videos are buying them. Plus all these reviews you see online. I mean, there's a following here, and it's not just kids. I see kids doing it. I see kids like mimicking, but it's not just kids. It's adults too. So, without any more wait, let's get Captain America, the Deluxe Mission Pack. Now, I've seen a couple people do the review on this guy, and my initial thought of the Captain America battering ram, which is this right here, was why is Captain America, part of the SWAT team? It's a concept series, and this is exactly what I was just talking about. Concepts, what if Captain America was doing this? You have a Captain America Heavy Artillery, and for some odd reason he's got the Iron Man, one of the Iron Man gimmick bazooka-looking things. Paratrooper Captain America, and it looks like Air Assault Glider Captain America. These are all concept series. These are what ifs. They're not in the comics at all. The cool thing about concept series is that they give you a nod to something, and you got to piece it together. It's a cool looking Captain America, based on some of the reviews I hear people say. Doesn't have too much articulation, but apart from the outfit, which is cool on its own, and of course the battering ram, this is what I got it for. Now, this is not accurate to the comics or what I was looking for, but that's what I was looking for. So, and the reason I was looking for was because of my buddy over here, U.S.Agent. Now, U.S.Agent is part of the comic series. He's not a concept. He is a real Marvel Universe character. He basically is the replacement, or was trying to be the replacement of Captain America. He trained rigorously and showed people that he can beat Captain America. And he's got an arch nemesis, which is what is this guy named Taskmaster. So, U.S.Agent has, he can hold his own. I mean, he has some people he's got to take out before he can, before we can give him too much props. On the back, it shows you the Captain Britain, the Crossbones, and of course Bucky Cap, which they call the Heroic Age Captain America. This Bucky Cap, if you guys get your hands on it, is the best Bucky Cap out there. It's got the nice chrome finish, the chrome blue paint on his chest, just like in the comics. And he doesn't look like a skeleton, like the one that comes in the giant battle with, I think his name is the Giant Man Skrull. So, if you get your hands on that Bucky Cap, get it. He's worth it in the Captain America lineup. Because he's better than the Marvel Universe version of it. He's more fuller. He looks more like an action figure than a skeleton. But let's get these guys open so I can go over some stuff. And here it is. There you go, folks. Now, if a lot of guys that are out there, you don't know me. Essentially, what I do is I do not buy these deluxe figures from Hasbro. At Target they're $10. At Walmart they're almost 15. I think they brought it down to 13. But still, to pay, you know, $3 more than the single carded figure, it's not really worth it. Target figured that out. They stopped carrying the Iron Man 2 deluxe packs. They stopped carrying the Thor one, which essentially was just Frost Giant and Thor with a yellow costume. And I have not seen it in my part of town, or I don't know if it's released in America, but I think his name is Heimdall. Essentially, it's played by Idris Elba in the movie. That figure I will get. He is part of the movie series. He is the deluxe figure. He comes with the Bifrost machine, and of course Heimdall's sword. It's a badass looking figure, but unfortunately I haven't seen it out here. I'm not really willing to pay 20 bucks on eBay just yet. But this one I bought because it was cool. There is another one that has like the buzzsaw and the blades, and there's one that has I think a giant jetpack, but it's a little too gimmicky for me. It doesn't really have a meaning to me, so I won't get it. It's not really part of my Marvel Universe lineup. But let's go over Mr. U.S.Agent. Let's get him out of his blister. Of course, it has this funky looking eagle sword. And as always, it's welcome. U.S.Agent brings an Uzi. Some kind of a, I don't know, semi-automatic weapon. Yeah, interesting enough, the Captain America lineup is very similar to like G.I. Joe. You know, it's Fighters for America and Defenders of America. But let's go over Mr. U.S.Agent. He's got a ball jointed shoulder. Spins around. Does not have a bicep swivel, but he does have a. He's got a ball jointed elbow. Right, so it can spin around, and his wrist is not articulate. No upper torso movement. That star, by the way, it's not painted on. It's actually molded onto the figure. He's got ball jointed hips as well as thigh swivel, which I'm not going to mess with, but you guys can see it right there. Let me see if it's zooming in. Yeah, the paint keeps it stuck sometimes, so I'm not going to mess with it right now, but double jointed knee, and of course he's got the swivel on the ankle. Some people complain about the articulation for these movie figures. On the head is a ball joint, by the way, and his belt is not molded on. It's actually an extra piece, actually a rubber belt. But some people complain about the articulation on these movie figures, and I don't see why, because I mean, if you think about it, movie figures, they're cheap to make, and obviously if you've seen them out there, they're out there by the tons. People buy them by the boatloads. So I really don't see the big issue on them. I mean, I wish they did have the Marvel Universe articulation and detail, but even some of them, it's not that great. You know, obviously you've seen figures like the reprints of like Spider-Man and stuff like that. They're pretty weak because they don't have the good hips. Those hips are disgusting. They just fall right off when you open the package. This is interesting. I'm trying to put U.S.Agent on one of the pegs of the stand, and his peg holes are too big. Wow. Okay. It's too big. Anyway, let's put Mr. U.S.Agent over there. Let's talk about his shield. I know. Exactly, right? This shield is not found in the comics at all. The design and logo maybe, but the actual shield itself is not. It's supposed to be like a blade thing. Just like all the other Captain America shield, has the peg and has a little wrist clip on. I mean, it's a cool looking shield, but it's not really functional, and it's not. I don't think it's part of his proper setup. Hasbro thought it was nice, so they gave it to us, but I'll put it aside. Let's get Deluxe Mission Captain America out of his packaging. aside. Alright, Captain America Deluxe Mission. Real quick, he does have the ball jointed shoulders. He has this I forgot, single jointed elbow, twist on the wrist, no torso movement. He's got the thigh swivel along with ball jointed thighs, hips, double jointed knee, which is hindered because of the boot. Oh no, it's a single jointed knee, and he's got no ankle. He's got no ankle twist. So these things come right off. These padding. So if you wanted to use them on another particular figure, you could, in theory. But and of course, he's got his battering ram that for some reason has missiles on it. But it's all gimmick for the kids. And you know, I have a son, and these are fodder. You know, these are the figures that fall to the fodder of my lineups because I'll never use them, but I know my son will. So it's kind of like you're giving the kid a present or a gift without him actually knowing why he's getting it. Wow. Getting this thing on here is a little difficult. Okay, that's there. And I was told this was going to happen. I was told that this figure really didn't have any points of articulation. So okay, he fits on the pegs just fine. Since he's just U.S.Agent. Like so. And then of course you can put on his little helmet. And there he is. Don't see the point of the shield, but this is all I really wanted to do with the shield. And it doesn't have the clip on like everything else does, like all the other Captain America shields, so it's a little funky. So, but let's see if we can get it on there. Okay, it's on. And that is the Street Fighter. That is the figure you want right there. That is the U.S.Agent, folks. U.S.Agent and Deluxe Mission Captain America. I thank you guys for tuning in. I know this is a little drawn out more than I had to, but wanted to review it, let you guys know. U.S.Agent definitely fits in the Marvel Universe lineup, and of course the Deluxe Mission doesn't look bad. You know, it could be one of the SHIELD agents that break down somebody like Dr. Doom's lair or something. But thanks for tuning in, folks. I'll be coming back with some more reviews and hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, leave some comments, and enjoy. Bye.